Yo, what's up guys? It's the Kool-Aid man.
Oh yeah!
Today I'm bringing a video that I've been wanting to do for a bit now, but I've been kind of putting off, but I've decided that I'm actually going to make it now, mainly because the fact that it's about big YouTubers and I want some subscribers. And so as you can see by the title, are Jake Paul and Team 10 trying to spy on Ricegum and his friends like Faze Banks and Alyssa Violet and all the people? Is Jake Paul trying to spy? And I'm thinking it's just for the fact mainly that it's weird how that Chance and the other person like Anthony, I think, yeah, Chance and Anthony, it's weird how they randomly see Ricegum shopping in the same store at the same exact moment. It's weird how they're both there. The biggest YouTube clash right now, like Ricegum and the Team 10, they're going to war right now. That is the big thing in YouTube. It's weird how they randomly meet each other in a Gucci shop. Like, honestly, like, if you think about that, the population of LA is 3.976 million and it is grown. So that is a 1 to basically 4 million chance of actually them two both being in this shop at the same time. And if you think about how crazy that is for them both to be there, you think it's like actually unbelievable how that could happen. Yeah, and also why I'm thinking that, so the stories came out that Team 10 kids like this Max, they saw Banks and that in the same nightclub or bar. But it's also weird, that's also a 4 million to 1 chance, and both of these have happened in the same week. Obviously, like, they might live in the same part of LA, but if you think about it, it's like pretty unbelievable how low of a chance it is for them both to be there. Even that, there must be at least 50 nightclubs in the whole of LA, places near it. Don't actually know what's near LA, I didn't choose geography, but there must be a lot of bars and nightclubs in LA. That's basically what LA is known for. And then it also comes to the fact that why did the Team 10 kids in that Warwick bar not want Banks to tell Jake Paul that they were there and they were speaking to him and they were getting on fine? What I'm personally thinking was the kids that were with Banks in that nightclub supposed to be doing it secretly, but then they got too drunk and exposed themselves, because they didn't even expose themselves to Banks, they exposed them to Banks' friend. And obviously Banks' friend, he didn't tell Banks that night, he told him the next morning. But it's weird to see that they never actually told Banks they were from Team 10, but they told his friend and told his friend to tell Banks to not tell Jake Paul. It's weird when you think about it. And it also comes that Banks doesn't usually get drunk, or that's what he states. He states that he doesn't get too drunk when he drinks. He also states that they were basically forcing drink down him. So it could be possible that they possibly drugged him. Obviously there's no proof of this, so I'm not going to go about saying, yep, they definitely drugged Banks. But Banks was on keys. Like, cause that just might not be the truth. Then next morning, when Banks did wake up, he had a DM from Nick Crompton basically just saying that the Met girl knew it was an accident. And then in the video they basically said that it was on purpose. So behind the scenes, like not on camera, everybody knows it's an accident. But then when it comes to the actual video, they're saying, oh, it was meant, like, how could it have been an accident, blah blah blah. Like, in Logan Paul's video, he basically says, if it was dancing, like, basically a fucking retard. Like, how could it be an accident? Like, it could only happen if it was dancing, like, stupid. And also, Jake Paul is now, or Banks has came out and stated that Jake Paul has actually texted him and said that they're going to talk on Monday and then they'll try to sort it all. But yet, this girl, Meg, is still actually filing a police report. So it's got to the point of half of Team 10 are trying to just absolutely fuck over Banks, yet the other half are trying to talk it out. But personally, if I was Jake or if I was Banks, I would want to talk it out, just for the fact that I don't want to get the police involved over some internet beef. And also then, so I'm going to switch the topic to the Ricegum and Chance and Anthony situation. Basically, Chance and Anthony, they went to Ricegum's door, and then that's just not cool. Like, over internet beef, you don't go to people's houses. And if nobody knew where Ricegum lived, you basically doxed them. And that's not going to be the first time that Team 10 have doxed someone. They've done it Post Malone, which sparked up some beef. Looking at this situation with Ricegum and Chance, they were at the same shop at the same time, and obviously, as I said earlier in the video, 1 to 4 million chance of that happening. Maybe it could have been lucky, but also it's pretty unlikely that could have happened. Like, honestly, I know they're both rich and they'll both get the ability to spend mega money on clothes, but both in the same shop. It's just, it doesn't seem like it could happen. Like, I've not actually watched Chance and Anifree's vlog of them going about shopping, but I'm assuming that there might have not been any shopping in that video. Yeah, but so then, when Chance actually saw Ricegum, he didn't instantly think, oh, I'm going to speak to him and I'm going to talk to him and just basically say, look, why'd you say that, blah blah blah. He put a camera in Ricegum's face and was asking him to hit him. He's literally trying to make Ricegum look like a dick. Whereas when Ricegum refuses to hit him and tries to walk away, he chases him basically. He chases him with the camera and basically harassing him. So it's weird then how they dropped all their plans of shopping that day and just started to harass Ricegum. It doesn't add up in my head. Like, they could have honestly just said something to Ricegum, said blah blah blah, like, you're a cunt, like, fuck off. But they decided to take out their cameras and actually record themselves trying to fight with him. Like, if I was in that situation with Chance, I would have went over him, I would have said, like, look, what are you actually doing, and just walked away and got on with my day. Because internet beef shouldn't be taken to real life. So then, in my opinion, I personally feel like Team 10 are doing whatever they can to make Ricegum and his friends like Banks and etc etc. I feel like they're just trying to make Ricegum, Banks and that mess up and make them look bad. But the fact that they've been spying on them when they're drunk, it took a little bit out of hand, and this internet beef is got very serious now. So yeah, then in my opinion, I basically feel like Team 10, they're trying to make Ricegum and Banks and people that are associated with them mess up and make them look bad. So they're basically trying to kill their YouTube career by making them like accidentally shoot somebody or accidentally kill a dog. I don't know, but they're trying to make them look bad. And this time, obviously, if Banks has accidentally hit this co-worker of Jake Paul, got very serious. I should have probably stated this at the start of the video, but I don't have anything against Ricegum, I don't have anything against Jake Paul, I don't have anything against Banks, I don't have anything against anyone. This video has been completely just my opinion, and in my opinion, I've already stated that I feel like Team 10 are trying to fuck over Ricegum basically. So that's all I can really say then, but if you did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button. I mean, we got 5 likes in the last video, so I'll just try to hit 5 likes again, maybe even 10 likes. That'd be greatly appreciated. Make sure to drop a comment. Tell me what you think. I want to know your opinion, and yeah, if you have enjoyed, make sure you subscribe.